What's up, y'all? We are now back live. Be sure that you like, share, subscribe, and tell all your friends so that they can tune in to God and KD live daily. Happy Wednesday. Happy Women Crush Wednesday. Oh my goodness. Happy December 18th. Happy birthday to everybody born today. Shout out to all the Sagittarius. The year is almost ending, y'all. We on day 353 of 366. Like, the year is pretty much wrapped up, okay? So we thank God for this day. We thank God for letting us be here. Thank God for protecting over us, watching over us, and covering us with a cloak of protection of the blood of the Lamb, because He is so good, so gracious, and worthy of all the honor, the glory, and the praise. Oh, amen. I'm glad I was done. And I'm glad I actually do have a light charging. But I was just about to say, grab your trees, grab your treats, grab your snacks. Oop, I didn't even know my speaker was still on. But grab your trees, grab your treats, grab your... Okay, hold on, baby. Because that means it would be coming on, which is a law. I was just about to say, grab your trees, grab your treats, grab your snacks. Right, that's why I'm like, that's a little strange. That is a little strange. But I'm like, let me check my playback since it's running its mouth. Amen. Amen. Because I'm like, I wonder what would just make it cut on. I know it's been tweaking. That's why we pray over us. Because, Lord, this year has been a year. But, yeah, grab your trees, grab your treats, grab your snacks, whatever the case may be. That's what I was saying. I had a light that went out because I was filming. I was using it to film in the kitchen with KD, because I don't want to call it cooking with KD, because, child, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm trying. Hold on. I'm like, just like, I'm trying not to get electrocuted. That's why I had to take my time. But, yeah, let me go ahead and turn on our hair straightener. Like I said, grab your trees, grab your snacks, because it's time to straighten our hair, baby. And we love our modern day hot comb to straighten our hair. I washed my hair 2 days ago, and y'all know I have between the first day and the second day to decide if I'm going to straighten it before my natural oils decide that it's going to stay curly. So since it's gonna be nice, the weather's gonna be nice, even if it rains, it doesn't look like it's gonna be too bad like it was last week. It's just gonna be really chilly, and I can get jiggy with that. But like I said, I was in the kitchen with KD, y'all. I made me a spicy, child, it's a spicy noodle plate, because I ain't even got no bowl. But I was trying to make me a spicy noodle bowl. It definitely came out as a spicy noodle bowl, because you have to fuel yourself up before you do anything with your hair. So, mm, 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 mm. God bless it. Yeah. I'm gonna post my in the kitchen with KD video. I was gonna go live, but I didn't want to bombard y'all with lives, because today's live is the main live. Well, this doing my hair is the main live, so I just did a little 20-minute video. Me in the kitchen trying to get this spicy noodle plate together with no noodles, because these spaghetti noodles. And when I say noodles, like, I didn't use a pack of noodles or the spicy noodle bowl, the spicy wok noodle bowl that I typically use for my noodles. A noodle bowl. Okay. That was good. Our tool's still heating up, so that's good. So I'm like, That's definitely how we're going to get this live going. Okay. So, y'all know I love to run my mouth. And the best place for me to run my mouth is my platform. So, welcome to my world. Here we are. I do have my hair in a knot wrap. If you are familiar with Lush, this is a wrap that's made from two 500 milliliter plastic recycled bottles, and that's what they call a knot wrap. How amazing is that? So it's all natural. I love it. Like it says, it's 100% green spun cotton. I really love Lush, okay? I worked at Lush when they came to my city. I opened up the first Lush in my city. Like, we literally had to, participate in the stocking and the build up. Like, they literally gave us a bare store, and we had to literally, like, get our shipment in, even the furniture, decorate it. And we had a visual merchandiser come and teach us how to maintain our store, all that kind of stuff. And the founder of Lush is a trichologist, which is the study of the scalp and hair. So his main priority is taking care of the scalp and hair. I am all natural, and I ain't been a Lush in a minute, so I'm gonna use a little bit. I probably use the nickel size. Yeah, because I am just going to rub some on my hands, so that way my hair does have an extra heat protectant on it as far as some argan oil is concerned. I have been doing my honey in my shampoo, and then a detangler, and I should have added the oil when I did the detangler, but I forgot, which is why I'm going ahead and adding it now. But I also added a little bit because the main heat protectant was the honey. That's my favorite all natural heat protectant. I wanted to give my hair, oh, it smells so good, a little moment to be in its natural state before I straightened it again. And it's been about 8 days in its natural state. It has maintained hydration. I'm like, it's looking good. Hold on. Ooh. Okay, because I'm like, boom, I got my mirror right here. I'm gonna go ahead and put my favorite Amazon child. I'm like, I would have to move. Okay, no, I don't have to move my laptop because I just don't want it to fall. But I'm like, the angle that I have it sitting at, I could see that it's going to fall. So we'll just, oh, hold on. Let me get right. I'm like, hold on. Maybe I need to go this way and then sit it up like this, and boom. I need to tilt it down just a little bit though. All right. So yeah. Yeah, it's, hold on. Yes. Okay. So I'm like, yeah, this is a great time. The natural oils haven't done too much, and I definitely want to go ahead and get started because I'm like, with the lighting and everything, it'll get hot fast. It'll get hot fast. I'm like, at this point, yeah. I'm like, hold on, y'all. Hold on. I think we might have to have a little. I think I got a lunch delivery, so that's why I'm like, hold a thought. This might be a little lunch break intermission for 2 minutes. Cause grab your trees, grab your snacks, and like I said, I might have a little delivery. So let me check it out. I'll be right back. All right, y'all. I'm back. Because like I said, grab your trees, grab your snacks. And I did have me a little lunch delivery. So I'm like, hold on. If you know about that public chicken. Just in general. Supermarket chicken typically is pretty good. Walmart got a good chicken. Publix got the best in my opinion. When Dixie actually make a good chicken as well in their supermarket section. That's what we need to start doing. Going back to the grocery store and getting the chicken instead of going to KFC. What else are we going? Popeyes. Wherever we be going, we need to get back to the supermarket. I think about it because I'm like, this supermarket chicken real good. Like I said, I need the fuel so I don't fall out on live straightening my hair. But boom, because here we go. It's time to straighten his hair. I'm like, where's my iPad with the notes on it about what we're going to talk about, baby? Because y'all know, like I said, I love to run my mouth on my platform where my opinion matters. This is literally the only place my opinion matters. So, I got my TYMO hair tool. It's nice and heated up. We got it on the 5th section. I was debating if I should do it on 4, but just reading the instructions, it always says that my hair is a 5 because I am a kinky hair girly. So, I'll rock with it. But y'all know I also love to put it up into my scrunchie with my rollers so that way I can have nice and beautiful bouncy bodied curls. It literally happens in 2 rollers. Now I typically use 2 greens, but I don't see my other green one, which is quite alarming because the green one is the biggest and I like the big curl that it provides. I've been debating it if I'm going to go down to 1 rod anyway, but no, I'm not. Or I was about to say 1 or 3. Either that or I just have to really perfect my curl because rolling down does not give me the body that I want when it's in a ponytail. When it's down, it doesn't matter. But rolling up, I have to remember to roll up, like they say, away from the face, because that way when it sits in a ponytail, it's so cute and it gives Barbie and it gives dainty, and I love it. So yeah, I use the scrunchie because this is also the scrunchie that I sleep with it in. You just put your hair up just like you do when you're putting the flexi rods in it, and then you go to sleep at night. I also have my rat tail comb, fine tooth comb, so that way it can chase. That's what it is. I'm like, what am I doing? Chasing. And then I also have my Felicia Leatherwood black girl brush. It's like the wet brush, but a black woman made it. You see, cause I'm going down, but it's fighting me like it fight my hair, cause it's resilient. Okay, like me. Okay, it can weather the storm. I ain't gonna call my hair the storm, but child, you get where I'm going with this. So, got I like using these hair clips out of here when I use these hair tools because I just like the length of them. They have a really nice tension. I'm like, that's what it is. I'm like, what is it? But that's what it is. Yeah, it ain't gonna break because I've literally broken plenty of hair clips or plenty of hair tools on this live. I don't really use the glove. I don't really use this brush for my comb out or anything like that. If anything, I'll use this when I'm refreshing my ponytail. Like say it is like the next week and I'm debating on whether I'm gonna wash it or whether I'm gonna keep it straight again. I'll just use this one to brush my hair out and then go back through with the straightener, put it back into the roller, and then it sets for another 7 days at minimum, 7-8 days. Yeah, because I'm like, I typically get that long in my process, y'all. But this supermarket chicken like real good, so I'm like, hold that thought. Even though I have my noodle bowl, again, falling out on live is not the option. So good. And that's why we prayed, because we didn't even know God was going to come through like that. And so you ain't even got to worry about how you're going to eat, because God going to supply every need. each and every time. Amen. All right. So, I'm going to separate my hair into typically 4 sections. I'm like, just being honest. Just keeping it real. So, I'll start from the center, work my way down to my ear. And I love how my hair is cooperating. I haven't had to fight with it. I'm telling y'all, between that honey and them Taraji products, I ain't even got to go this far. Because I'm like, now I'm past my ear. Yeah, I could stop literally right there. And then let the rest go to the back. And let this be the first front half. But yeah, I'm just able to glide through my hair as I should be able to. Ooh, wee. I know that's right. Because I did not put any, water detangler on it. Like I said, it's just been braided up. But that means I really did a pretty good job in the wash and the prep. There we go. That's what it is. The prepping of this process. Because I also like that I always have to check how my hair reverts after I straighten it. My reverting has been ideal. I've had no problems. So I'm glad. I'm definitely maintaining my hair myself. And I'm like, there's a hair clip that I broke. Okay, boom. There's a scrunchie. Alright, so scrunchie. And then this, I'm just going to brush out. And while we're brushing, I'm like, we can definitely go ahead and get into today's topics about how grown these girls are, y'all. And I'm like, now that I'm in my 3rd decade of life, I see why the elders prior to me were the way that they were about the gyrating and the juking and the jiving and the clothes and the hoochie mama and all of that. Because, like, it was one thing for, like, a certain percentage of the world to be hoochie, and it was, like, 2% like milk, like, very little. But now that the majority of women enjoy being hoochie, literally walking around in lingerie for everyday attire, literally wearing stripper heels as an everyday shoe. Like, that is not a dance shoe. Like, it's not an exotic wear shoe. Like, I mean, and I can't even just say it's Kim, because a lot of people say, like, the industry and, like, people like Kim and stuff like that. Because I'm like, Kim has been my girl for such a long time, but nothing in me ever wanted me to take off, my clothes. Like, it's certain parts of Kim, even Lil Kim, whatever Kim the Kim may be. But nothing about it, like, nothing about it says, let me go be sexual. Like, even my mom's friend, when we were hanging out for my mom's birthday, she saw me and she was like, you look like Lil Kim. And I didn't know what she was trying to say, because y'all know my mom is, okay. So this is her Sarah that's telling me this. And I'm like, does she like it? Because, I mean, Kim is my style icon, but, like, what you trying to say? Because I feel like it was a compliment, but I'm like, yeah, it was just, like I said, it was just as simple as, you look like you are in a Lil Kim video, and I just didn't know how to take it, because I was just like, okay. No one's ever said it to me like that before. Either it's like, I like your outfit, or it's just been left alone. And it's 12:30, y'all. Say a prayer, make a wish, because that's my angel number. So shout out to God, okay? I'm like, shout out to God. But I'm just trying to figure out what happened to A Child's Place, what happened to Rites of Passage, because it's really seeming like the bar is in hell. It's seeming like the bar is so low, even for the adults. Like the adults, as far as the parents, don't even know what's right or what's wrong. Like I feel like, and this is one of my, I'm not even gonna say fears, but this was one of my worries growing up, because I always looked at people and I'm like, y'all are not as bright, or y'all do not care about this country like, a boomer would. Like they literally signed up to go to war to be the vets. Like we have people that do sign up to go to the military, but I mean, just even how we grow up now and govern oneself is totally different from the people that are completely patriarch to this place. And there are some rules of patriarchy that are completely wrong, because like I said, at one point in time they owned people like me, people that had color like me. So I don't believe that they know all of the rules, and I believe that's part of the reason why we now have to work to keep what's correct, fix what's wrong, and do better moving forward. And I definitely feel like that starts in how you parent a child, how you raise a child, because especially with me now being in child, bearing ages, me being in my third decade of life, like I know as a mother, my child would feel like the oddball, would feel like the ugly duckling, would not be as socially acceptable by my ruling compared to how kids are. Because when I'm looking at kids that go to school in crop tops and shorts and lace front wigs, that's not something that we were doing when I was growing up. Like I graduated in 2010. I graduated high school in 2010. So I grew up as a teenager in the early 2000s. Like I was born in the early 90s. So I spent my, childhood years in the 90s. I spent my teen years in, the early 2000s, and then my adulthood started, like I said, after I graduated high school in 2010. And now I am 17, 18 in college, and life is ready to put me in a boxing ring and say ding ding ding. And that's essentially what happened. But for me, growing up as a high school student in the 2010s, like it was basically illegal for us to wear even flip-flops in school as Floridians. And it wasn't because they didn't want us to show our feet or anything like that, or they didn't want us to wear our cute little rhinestone sandals. It was because they cared about us. They cared about the fact that you're in school, somebody may step on your toe, a door may swing on it, something may fall on it. So we need kids to have closed toe shoes at all times. So for me, like I said, growing up as a kid in the early 2000s, this is when Sperry's became popping. This is when a boat shoe was the thing to have on, because you could wear it rain, you could wear it in the sunshine. Like it was a waterproof shoe. Like it was a Timberland, but like the Florida edition of Timberland. So that a Sperry was the Florida edition of our Timberlands, because you could wear it year round, and it was the Florida shoe to have. Because again, we had to have closed toe shoes. It was just like, this is a liability for y'all to wear these flip-flops and anything could happen. Rightfully so. Because it's like, why would we wait for an accident to happen when we can stop it from happening? Because there's no reason for, the kids to have on shoes that aren't supporting their feet regardless. And then by the time I got to high school, like I said, we still weren't allowed to wear flip-flops, to the point where we were wearing heels. We were wearing heels because you had to have a closed-toe shoe on. Like, and even my teachers would tell me, like, ᴄᴏ宜, you need not wear heels. I can still hear Dr. Guru to this day, because a lot of my teachers had their doctorates. I went to the best of the best schools. Like, a lot of, probably pretty much every year of my schooling, at least one of my teachers had their doctorate. And that's just what it was. But Dr. Guru, I could hear her, ᴄᴏ宜, you need not wear heels. You need not wear heels. And she was so right. She was telling me the truth. She was like, because by the time you grow up, your feet are not going to want to walk around in heels. And they don't. I'm in 30 and I'm wearing kitten heels now, because them feet do not like baby, I need the smallest of small heels, because I do still love a heel, but my foot is like, girl, we've been there, done that, and got delivered. We do not want to do that. So I'm glad I did wear my heels in the time, but I would love to put on a heel now. But that leads me to how we got here about the girls being grown, because even though I wore heels in school, um it was still like a little scarf pin, a pointed toe, a business girly shoe. Like I said, I'm in the early 10s, so we were wearing blazers like it was, the most popping thing to have on. And it was to us. It really was. Like, if you didn't have on a blazer, some jeans, and a little, pointed toe pump, what were you doing? A peep toe pump, something like that. But as a girl, that's just what was feminine for us. And now I'm realizing these girls don't have that idea of femininity in them. It's not it well for them. No, it's not, because for them it's crop top, because there was even a group of cheerleaders who folded their shirts up in half so that way they stomach showing. It's like, why do y'all have to show y'all stomach to be, doing this little, I like the way you activate your hips. And it's like, why in high school are y'all doing that TikTok? Like, and that's all I'm just saying. Like, and because my biggest thing is, I think the captain is the one, not the captain, the coach, the real parent is the one that was behind. I'm not parent, but the real adult in the situation was the one that was behind the camera, Because I'm like, maybe the girls did come together and say, hey, this is what we're going to do. But like I said, part of me feels like a coach was like, let's go ahead and do this. Like, when I was growing up, we couldn't wear spaghetti straps. We couldn't wear shirts, no, skirts that were above the fingertip. Like, you had to be able to put your hand down on your thigh, and if your skirt did not come past your fingertips, you were getting written up. You were getting sent home. Like, you literally had repercussions for not having on clothes in school. And when I'm just scrolling on my feed, minding my business, and then a child comes up and it's like, okay, the parent is getting ready to school, because I love the back to school photos. I do. I love to see the kids getting the education, having a great school year, being academically successful, and successful in life in general. So I love looking at that, and I love praying over them and wishing them a good school year and a good life, because, like I said, I'm in my third decade of life, and I know life be life. And so I'm always here for the kids. Just put it like that. But the fact that they're going to school in crop tops, like I said, in mini skirts and child lace front wigs, like, lace front wigs was so taboo growing up in the 2010s. There was literally one girl in our class that had, and I'm talking about like the whole class of 2010 at my school, that had a lace front wig on. I still remember to this day how bad we talked about her about that wig, because especially in the 2010s, the wigs were terrible. The wigs were terrible. Her yearbook picture, now that I look at our yearbook, we had extensions, we had sew-ins. Like, yeah, there were certain things that we did have, but at the same time, it was definitely of the time, and it looked good. Like I said, her with that wig on as a kid, it was just like, I don't know why her mama let her do that, but that's just what they let her do. And that's why I'm like, I don't know. I don't understand why these kids need, long old weave that's not braids. Because it's one thing to have them as braids, because that's how we used to get our long hair, in braids. But these kids are literally getting, 26 inches, lace fronts. Y'all see me? I'm in my third decade of life straightening my hair. This what we used to do when I was growing up. Sit down, straighten your hair, or somebody did it for you. Whether you got a relaxer at the salon, in-house, something like that. You took care of your real hair. Wrapping it up, wearing your hair was the flex. Having hair was the flex. Dudes literally did not want you to wear a wig. You wore a wig, you were automatically disqualified from the dudes. Like, I remember, I'll never forget, my god sister literally dated a dude, and like, he was demanding of her wearing her real hair. Now, mind you, he was much older than us. But at the same time, he was on to something about her wearing her real hair, because absolutely, yes, it's like, girl, you have hair. It's beautiful. You need to wear it. And that is another light. So I'm like, let me switch lights at this point, because I definitely need some light to do my hair. Hold on, honey. like, hold that thought, baby. Just as I thought. And we back. But I'm like, hold that thought so I can put this mug right back on the charger. Put this one on the charger. Boom. Alright. So, yeah, there we go. But yeah, I'm like, even though these girls, you know, then there's a possibility that they could be taking care of their hair, but a lot of it is rooted in a disdain for your real hair. A lot of people feel like, you know, well, I want my hair to be this length, so I'm going to wear the wig that is this length of hair. And it's okay to do that, but if that's what you're going to do year round as your signature look, as if it's your real hair, it's just kind of like I said, there is some type of, you know, insecurity. Because I'm like, what else do I want to call it? What else could it possibly be? Because I'm just thinking about what it was for me. Just when because I'm like, is it? I mean, it is rooted in a little, yeah. Because I grew up to be, you know, a Caucasian, a black Caucasian, a little Oreo. That's what they called me, and it was a lot of that, you know, in me. So, like I said, it could just be, you know, whatever the case may be. But again, child, love yourself. Like, definitely love yourself because it's imperative. I'm like, it is imperative. Like, I'm just thinking, like I said, at my age, growing up, now I'm understanding, like I said, I'm understanding why the elders were the way they were. Rightfully so. Oh, I'm tweaking because I'm like, I need some clips for my hair. Yeah, I do. They still in the box. Like, yeah, that's what I definitely need. Tweaking out. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. Boom. There we go. All right. But yeah, the wigs on the little girls kill me. I ain't even gonna say it like that because you definitely have to be cognizant of what you say. But the wigs on the little girls definitely get on my nerves because I'm just like, I get it. This your child, you the parent, but child, now I even understand why like certain things that my mom thought was acceptable. I'm glad, you know, people like my stepdad or my grandparents stepped in and was just like, no, we are not doing that. We understand you her mama and you may be okay with this, but in the longevity of things, this is not gonna be okay. Like I remember for my sweet 16, I took my birthday pictures, my glam shot. So I was technically 15 because these were pictures for my sweet 16. And there was one particular, you know, set that my mom wanted me to do because my theme was baby fat. And I had a little baby fat monokini and she wanted me to take a little glam shot in it. And I did. Y'all, when I tell y'all, my grandma scolded my mom so much. And it wasn't even my mom's mom. It was my dad's mom. And my dad's mom was just like, why would you do this to a child? My mom thought it was, you know, like okay at the time until my saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Spirit grandparents were just like, it's cute, like, but it's not okay for a child. Like, she's 15 going on 16 and she's in a monokini. When I look at the picture, I don't look like I'm 15 or 16. When I look at that picture, I look like I'm 17 going on 18. Especially because I had a little face on and stuff like that. Like it was light makeup, but I had weight on me. I didn't even realize I had weight on me in high school like that. Cause for me, I was no more than 99 pounds. But child, I guess 15, child, I was, like I said, I had a little weight on me and the pictures are cute, but I can understand why my grandparents, and like I said, even like when I wanted a Lot 29 skirt, oh my God, do y'all remember Lot 29? And Tweety Bird is my favorite character. I still love Tweety Bird, but I was obsessed with Tweety Bird at this point in time. And I wanted the Lot 29 skirt and shirt set. Oh my goodness. And I got it. Oh my God. I'm doing my little haul showing my daddy what mommy done got me from the mall. Baby, my daddy turned to my mama so fast. Take it back. If you ain't gonna take it back, give it to me and I'll put it in the closet. When I tell you I never saw that skirt again, but daddy said you could take her back to get the pants to this set. But as far as this mini skirt situation right here, that's not what she's gonna be doing. She's not gonna be walking around here all hoochie coochie willy nilly. And I get it. And I'm glad that he was able to teach me things like that, because for a long time I loved my hoochie coochie clothes. But now I'm realizing there was never a need to, you know, have on anything like that. Which is what prompted me to make this video, because I was on Instagram and there was this girl that was dancing to Tyler, because she was talking about how she was on the way to Tyler's concert and she had on her little outfit literally resembling Tyler. Mind you, Tyler is a 22-year-old adult, and this girl from her bio was saying how she is Miss Preteen Winner 2023, Preteen Winner 2024, which means that this little girl is a preteen. No, I don't think there's an issue with her going to the Tyler concert, but I did think that there was an issue with her outfit. Now, everybody was like, her parents are in the video, and you're sitting here saying how you want 2 more inches on her skirt and leave her alone, da 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 da. First of all, I stand by what I said solely because a preteen, I don't think should have on thigh-high boots and a micro skirt, because it wasn't even a mini skirt. It was a micro skirt, like literally stopped right underneath the little girl's private area. Not even that I'm looking at it, but I'm just looking at the outfit in general, because I'm like, the outfit is cute. It's literally something I would wear. I thought it was real cute. I thought the girl was cute until I went to her profile and saw that a preteen had on thigh-high boots and a micro skirt with her parents literally, dancing in the background with her. And I was just like, the bar is in hell. Like, the bar is in, I'm all for a supportive parent, but that is, it's not godly for sure, because one, that's not even something that little girl can wear in the house of the Lord just on a chill day. Which is the main reason why I stand by what I said, but also because I don't want this girl that is supposed to be representing preteens, and I don't want other preteens to think that this is okay. Which is why I love the advocacy and, the activism that I do for the collective and the betterment of the future, because I'm like, this is not what I would want the future to be. Because if we are going to have preteens in thigh-high boots and micro skirts, it's going to turn into Sodom and Gomorrah real fast. I'm like, we're pretty much already there, but I mean, it's only going to get progressively worse. Which is why I'm not going to give somebody, a like in the algorithm to push this towards other preteens, for other preteens to start walking around in thigh-high boots and micro skirts because of Tyler, who is a 22-year-old adult. Again, I don't have any issues with the girls going to Tyler's concert. Even though, child, I don't know, because I'm like, even Sabrina Carpenter, I wouldn't say that these are artists for young adults. Like, there are no, for me, I just call them the Disney Channel artists, because I'm a Disney Channel kid. But it's just like, there aren't artists that are being appropriate for these kids. At the most, it might be that girl Lele, just being honest. But they not really digging her because, I'm not gonna say that, but I'm just saying, by the time they get to be preteens, yeah, because Layla is their Keke Palmer, because that is their true Jackson VP, and that is who they should be modeling. Like, these girls should be literally styled in clothes, but they're literally dressing, like I said, like adults. I understand you like Tyler. I understand you like Sabrina Carpenter. Even Blue Ivy Carter. I'm like, I don't care that Beyonce let her daughter wear whatever. I don't agree with it. Blue Ivy is 12 years old wearing a sweetheart top. The bottom of the dress being cupcake, cute. I'm all here for it. I'm definitely here for it. But the fact that the top of it is sweetheart top, she has cleavage because she's already tall at 12. So she's, built in her stature. And a 12-year-old should have on straps. I don't care what nobody say, because I also just recently saw a family on YouTube take their daughter to the school dance. Her first school dance is probably like the 8th grade dance, and it made me think about my 8th grade dance. And I'm like, yeah, no, we ain't have on no sweetheart tube tops. We had on little thick straps or spaghetti straps or even a little halter. We love to get a little halter, okay, with a little sheer strapping up, but it has some straps on it to hold that dress up, because we're gonna be jumping, we're gonna be dancing, we might even bust out in a cartwheel because we're kids. I don't know what the parents aren't getting about kids. And then it's like, when you try to tell them that's not okay for a kid, is, oh, nobody tells me how to raise my kid, and da 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 da. It's like, okay, first of all, no one's trying to tell you how to raise your kid, but it's just like, in the day and age that we live in, like, just be so for real. Like, and then I think about the fact that I live in Florida, and it was 100+ degrees this summer, record index heats every year. Okay, I had on a one-piece set. Now, I said, with me having on this one-piece set, I need to at least put on a sweater or layer it in some type of way, because even though it's hot as outside, I'm premenopausal. I don't want to have no keystroke or nothing like that. I know the way that men are, and I don't even want to position myself to have to, get into it with anyone. So I have on my one piece, and I just put a sweater on top of it. Y'all won't believe, as soon as I got to the location of where I was going, I step out the car. This dude, he a black dude. I'm just say what it is. He a black dude. He walking with his backpack on. I step out the car. He said, "You feel safe coming out your house like that?" And that's when it blew my mind. That's when it confirmed that the men are no longer the protectors. They are the predators. Because why would I not feel safe coming out of my house? Like I said, I already knew that, even with me just trying to stay cool, because it's record index heat in Florida. And I have my own set of, endometriosis, like I said, surgical procedures that I've had to have in my own body. So I have to keep my coolness regulated, because, like I said, I'm premenopausal. So, it's a little one-piece short set. But it was, okay, so biker shorts and a hoodie and a sweater. That's exactly what it was. My Princess Diana look, because that's what I called it. The shirt was underneath it. Put the sweater on top of it in record index heat with some biker shorts. Just to have on a standard, Princess Diana look to go run my errands for the day. And the first thing that man said to me, before I could even, "Sir, why would I not? Why would I not?" So when it comes to protecting the youth, because of the way that men have treated me, the older that I get, I'm like, I can't imagine what young girls may have fall predatory to with men, and the stuff that they say or do. It's just bananas. And that's why I feel like the parents definitely have to do their due diligence to make sure that the girls especially are protected. And that's why I said, I don't agree with a 12-year-old. God dang, all my life's dying. Okay, but a 15-year-old, 12-year-old, however old the baby was, because I'm like, it still said preteen. Now the comment said that she was, because I'm like, I don't feel like fighting with these likes. I'm gonna have to get another like, because that did nothing. But the comment said that she was 15 on the thread for me. But like I said, I know the bio said that she was a preteen, and that was what I needed to see for me to know that she don't need to have on no thigh-high boots. Hold on, y'all, because I'm really looking. I have 3 batteries. I'm like, if one is charging, one is dead. So where is the other one? Because I definitely need some light. I don't like doing my hair without light. Oh, what, the front door? Just when you think you have everything. Because that is so strange to me. I don't know. Oh, that is bananas. Because I'm like, I don't want to drop nothing over here. Hold on, y'all. Because I'm like, ain't that something? And then I also don't know where my light is for my other light, which is why I keep switching batteries on my portable light. Because again, I don't know. Oh, wait, what's this? Because I'm like, that's a USB-C one. And this is just a USB. Girl, because where would the battery be? Well, child, I'm just about to keep switching because I don't know what else to do. And this is why I need to start remembering to charge stuff. Yeah, I'm going to just keep switching. I don't care about that. I don't care nothing about that. Give me just one moment. Let me put this one on the charger. Whew. All right. And I'll be back. Because I'm like, yeah. I lost my train of thought. Like at this point, oh, let me turn this off now. Yeah. Great. Okay. But this is why we have notes. So boom. Okay. Oh, child. I guess I done told y'all. I guess I done definitely got all my main talking points out. I was gonna say, I just feel like this was not the side that I'm supposed to take apart, and it's not. And it's me sounding like Kendrick Lamar. Boom, bop, beam, bop, boom, bop, bam. The type of shit you wouldn't understand. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to, because I'm like, yeah, once I get these, I think I got my talking points out, but I'm like, I'm definitely gonna have to put y'all on a mute, and y'all gonna have to put me on a 2x speed time lapse if you're watching the playback speed, because I'm like, once I hit these talking points, I'm gonna definitely tone up some tunes so I can get through this, because I think what's taking me so long is just me running my mouth and me having to change the lights and everything like that. But it's cool because I love chopping up with y'all and running my mouth anyway. Okay. But yeah, the girls are grown. The girls are ridiculously grown. Like I said, I don't like that they don't have, like, for me, 12, 13 years old, baby, I was a cheetah girl. I was a Nickelodeon kid. Like, there was we had our people to look up to. We didn't have to look up to TLC that was technically an adult, even though Nickelodeon would let them come and perform, don't go chasing waterfalls. It was just like, sure, we loved them, sure, we mimicked them when we did our groups and Destiny's Child and stuff like that. But even still back then, like, the media even made these people be children friendly. Like, this is where they had the PR training, and this is, the part that people don't have anymore as far as the artist development, because it's strictly ghetto. It's strictly ghetto. And I'm telling y'all, well, it really started in 2008 or 9. Yeah, because it's like I said, by the time I graduated high school, that's when I realized everything around here is getting progressively ghetto. Like, literally, now we live in a world where Cardi B is literally talking about WAP at the Grammys with a pole, and this is acceptable in the American society and culture. And it's just like, I'm all for the girls getting their money. I'm not a hater. I'm not. But there are certain things that you still have to stand before God with, okay? And behaviors like that is immoral. It's immoral. Like, if you're going to do these things, don't do it on a grand level. You need to keep that in your pocket, in your closet, stuff that you can, put in your diary, take to your grave, tell us in your memoir when you're ready, but not something that we're watching you do in real time. That's what's really wild about it. That's why I'm just like, I'm starting to feel bad for these girls because, like I said, we had people. I mean, even when you became a celebrity, like Brandy, and you had a baby, it was just like certain things, like it was just like was shied away to protect your image and your kids because it was a different group of people that actively said we will not support that type of behavior. But now that we have people that say I will support this type of behavior, that's why the bar is in hell. And that's why y'all look at people like me that say this is absolutely foul. This is absolutely unacceptable. And I am the unpopular opinion. I am now the unpopular opinion because I am not okay with the amount of BS and fuckery that's going on in this world. Like, again, if you're going to do it, do not do it on a grand level. I understand go big or go home. But like I said, baby, it's certain things that the world should not know. The world, simple as that. The world, oh my God. Because I'm just like, how did we get here? Because how do we reverse it? How do we reverse it? I mean, because I'm doing my part. And like I said, speaking up and, not being accepting of certain behaviors, mannerisms, especially from children. Because at this point, I'm not even caring about the grown hoes in the world. I'm honestly not. It's literally when the children, start seeing their favorite child, because they even look up to that ginger hair, because I was about to call a carrot top spicy girl, the pretty ugly red girl, child having babies out of wedlock, okay, being sexually promiscuous, like. Now, I'm not saying that wearing, heels or mini skirts or anything like that will make you do that, but I'm just saying these are the caliber of women that are in the limelight nowadays. These are the women that, child, the world has grown to love and accept, and I'm just like, God bless America and God bless us all, because we gonna make America great again. I'm telling you that. And that's why I love my girl Candace Owens, because like she said, baby, I don't want my children to live in a world where y'all be thinking all of this stuff is okay. Because if I was to not be alive right now, would I be okay with the state of the state of, humanity is right now? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And that's why I will keep doing my due diligence to say what needs to be said. Like Kendra Lamar say, I get on it. Somebody gotta do it. I make it mad. Somebody gotta do it. Pull up. Okay, because I'm like, baby, I was at that neck. Pull up G-Wag. Oh my God. And there's my light again going out. I'm like, I'm going to switch this light one more time, and then we're going to do a time lapse, because first of all, where is the other god doggone battery? That would really make life, better. Because boom. Because I'm like, please have some charge to it. Great. All right. And then we'll put that one to charge in a minute. Glory be to God. Hallelujah. Because I'm like, I don't like having a fight with the lights. I don't like having a fight with anything in general. I'm a lover girl, honey. I had to take a moment of silence because I'm like, baby, don't nick that ear. Don't nick that ear. But I do want to go under just one more time. Boom. There we go. Because I'm like, yeah. Yep. I just wanted to straighten out that kitchen. Straighten out that kitchen so when it's up in a ponytail, it's not looking too crazy. God, I love it, especially someone that's maintaining my hair myself. Obsession. Okay, so yeah, now that we've gotten another light, and like I said, I pretty much hit all my talking points because I'm just like I said, we got to figure out what we're gonna do. Which, yeah, because I'm like, it's just got to be a group effort. Like, everyone has to be on board. Everyone literally has to get jiggy with the program of getting child. I'm like, it is about God. Because I'm like, how do I say it? Because I'm like, getting in good with God. But I'm like, is it more than that? But that's just what God is calling me to say. Because I'm like, those that it resonates with, it will resonate with. So, okay. Because I'm like, I kind of want to listen to music off of my computer, but I might have to do it off of my iPad because I do not need the music because y'all know I'm a one-woman army, one-woman revolution. So sometimes doing things by myself, it doesn't always work out the way that I think it does, and I wouldn't have time to play around with it right now to figure out how the sound would be. But like I said, I pretty much hit all my talking points, so now I just need to listen to music to get through with my hair. Yep. And that's why I love this because I literally just ran this over my shirt because, yeah, I'm like, I could touch this part because the heat, it's like another layer on the inside of it. So that's why even when it touched my neck, it wasn't too bad. Like, yes, I felt the heat because I could see, some heat coming off of it now. But, and then it's protruding through because it's hot. But yeah, I could definitely run my hands through it. It's very protective. But like I said, don't keep it there because, baby, yeah, that heat is on. The heat is on. Okay. And you don't even have to do this right now because you're going to have to do it later. But I just like it. I like it. I love seeing my hair silky, straight. Because, y'all, me putting on that wig was making me mad. I'm not going to lie. Like, it got hot real fast. I got over it real fast. What is this? I feel like this is a piece of something that should be taken care of. Oh, the front. Okay, look at God. Because I'm like, I feel like that should be taken care of. And it should. And it needs to. Okay. But yeah, I did that wig for a good 2 days. And that was enough for me. I'm like, yo, I would rather my roots get fluffy and me have to re-straighten them than for me to be under this helmet. Like, when I tell you I was so over the wig, I probably should have did it fall because I'm like, and it was also like the color was too much for the season for me. It was cute for that one little day when I had on the all black number. But as far other than that, I was just like, I can't keep this wig on my head. I would much rather my hair be straightened because honestly, my hair is easier to maintenance straightened. And I don't know if it's because I grew up with relaxed hair my whole life, but something about it, it's just like, even when I just throw it in a little messy bun, or even when I put on a little, in a little clip and let it hang like this, like it's just easier to, brush it up and, yeah, flatten it out. And then I could put curls in it and let it, do its thing. So, yeah, I'm like, maybe I'll try the wig again next year. But I was fiending to straighten my hair. No lie. I was fiending to straighten my hair. Like I don't think I could do this. I don't think I could do this. And here we are today, straightening this hair out. And I'm not even the type of person that likes to straighten in sections because I feel like this take too long. But I'm getting to the point where, like I said, I'm fiending and I know when it looks good and what it takes for it to look the best. So for me maintaining it and not being a beautician, to actually know how to maintenance my hair or style it or anything like that, I feel like I'll be doing pretty good. It's pretty healthy, naturally, and I still get, straight hair without my hair being relaxed. Yeah, and it's something about just going ahead and doing the hot comb versus the blow dryer in this process that works for me. Because like I said, my blow dry straight hair, it's not my favorite. I'm gonna just be honest. Not in comparison to this and actually wanting straight hair. Like with a kinky straight for what it was, if that's all I could get, yes. But child with TYMO and they beauty tools, I'll take this over that every time. If you say blow dryer or TYMO heat tools, give me my ring. Give me my modern day hot comb. Because like I said, not the old school hot comb. Because I can't work that. That's basically like a Marcel. I can't work that just like I can't work a curling iron. But this, like I said, this is great for a rookie. Because I know I'm a hair rookie. I know it. I'm still trying to find out what works best for my hair. But yeah. At this point, y'all, because I'm ready to turn the fan on. Because it's getting quite toasty up in here. And listen to some tunes. And it's been 30 minutes to the point where I'm on auto shut off. So yeah. Put that back on. And then cut my fan on. Because when I tell y'all, it's hot, hot, hot. Alright. Much better. And I'm finna keep fighting with this chicken because what about it? I didn't even know my speed was still on. I know this how the hairstylists be. I tell you, that was so good. Ooh. That's taking a minute to go down. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm like that. That even made me get a little belch in. Woo. Alright, so let me go ahead and finish my hair. So I'm finna turn on the playlist. We're gonna get through this. So yeah, if you are watching the live replay, right, I'm sweating and stuff. That's something like, I gotta turn my fan on. I don't need my roots to start sweating. Oh, but I gotta move the fan because I also do need my hair to straighten. So I gotta come back over it anyway. But yeah, I need to reposition the fan. I just needed that bit to be on. Cause I'm like, hey, I can't go out like this. Okay. Because, yeah, like I said, the heat is on. So, yeah, let me turn on the playlist so I can get through this. If you watching the live replay, go on, like I said, put me in 2-time playback speed. So, I accidentally put the rat tail comb down on top, underneath of the TYMO. When I tell y'all this mug so hot, I'm like, oh my God. Couldn't even hold the goddamn comb. Y'all ready for Kendrick Christmas pop out? Cause I know I am. Okay, so as I'm sitting here listening to Man in the Garden, which is probably, I mean, it's one of my favorite songs on the album. I'll just put it like that because I don't know where it falls. But I'm like, this is also why I feel as passionately as I do about the kids that are the future. Even though I'm not a parent, I'm like, I've been a kid. You know, I've seen how things have been in the past. I'm also a visionary. I'm also a creative. I'm also clairvoyant. So I've seen what the future will be if we keep going down this path. I mean, we progressively kept going into it since, like I said, at least 2008. So looking at where we are in 2024, which is, you know, 3 times later, it's just like, oh, I don't want to keep going down this path right here. But like Kendrick said, you know, as a man in the garden, as I am working so diligently to get back to the Garden of Eden and the restoration of it, where, you know, life is free and amazing and the water is crystal clear and it's free and it flows straight from the kingdom of heaven and the roads are paved with gold, and, you know, the tree of life is just literally right there in the center of it and everything. You know, I realize, like, I find it so astonishing that in everything that I'm doing, I'm literally trying to work my way towards a life of where I literally just get to garden all day, which is literally all Adam and Eve had to do. And that's all I'm working to get back towards, is just, you know, like I said, just a chill life and looking at, you know, planting, watching seeds grow, stuff like that. Like, that's literally what I wanted to do. But like Kendrick said, you know, I deserve it all because my intentions was pure. Like, y'all are out here influencing the younger generation to be, you know, promiscuous, and I mean, they're not even trying to be leaders. They're not even trying to be business women. Like, it's one thing, like I said, even if you are, you know, a fashion girly, but you also like working out and you also make music, you do different things. Like, it's one thing to even like to dance, or it's one thing, like, okay, let's just take it for the sense of 2024. Let's just say you are OF girl. If OF is the only thing that you do, that's terrible. Like, why are you not designing merch? Why are you not looking for collaborations with, you know, sponsorships and partnerships, different things? To, like, OF is literally like doing certain things, like, we'll say hustle culture is literally like living off government assistance. These are the things that you're doing to get you some money, but these aren't the things that you want to have to do for the rest of your life to get you some money. Even if it's a hustle, you want it to turn into something that's a business where you can employ people because it's legal enough for you to do that, and, you know, you can make money while you sit back off of something that you built. But, you know, like I said, just listening to Kendrick as I straighten my hair, and then, like I said, Man in the Garden being one of my favorite songs. Like he said, you know, I deserve it all because my intentions was pure, and he is perfecting, you know, his words and everything that he's saying, and everything that he's being, and everything that he's creating for the future, for it to be positive. Because the person that he's arguing with will have a whole bunch of sassy men running around. It's already an apocalypse of that, and that's something else that we got to talk about too. Because I hate that I don't have the actual videos here, which is why I'm like, I guess we'll save it for a podcast topic. But simply put, and just talking about it right here, I was watching someone's video and they inserted a TikTok from a woman who was just talking about how, like, women aren't treating, well, it's not even that women aren't treating men differently, because we definitely are. We definitely don't go for a lot of the BS that, you know, women in the past have. But the issue with men, because I'm like, I really need to let her say it because she definitely said it. But it's just like, whatever is going on is no different from what's been going on in the past. Like, these men, like, men really haven't been good men since the dawn of time. Simply put, it's just that women cover up the fact that their husband is a cheater, their husband is, you know, someone that may be abusive, their husband, whether it's verbally, financially, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically, several different forms of abuse. So, women aren't honest about the BS that they have to go through with that man behind closed doors, and his trauma, and whatever else the both of them are having to deal with in that union that the outside world does not see. But the only difference is, like I said, how the women, like, we're not for, not telling anyone, that he got me this black eye, because back in the day, women would just walk around with a pair of sunglasses on. And if you ask, they would, always make up some excuse for their husband, because one, they weren't leaving. Two, it was not anything that people were necessarily doing to protect women from their own husbands, just to plainly put it. But yeah, I think now that men are growing up, because I'm like, we definitely have talked about the women, but I think now that men are growing up and women aren't as forgiving and patient as their grandmothers were. Because like I said, child, I just now finding out after being alive 3 decades that my step granddaddy had a girlfriend his whole time being alive and being married to my step grandmama. Like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean that on his dying bed he had my stepdaddy going to deliver messages to his girlfriend? Like what? Like, child, I'm starting to understand more why my step grandma, child, is the way she is, and when life still goes on, child, the stuff that she didn't have to put a child, leave that woman alone. Like, child, that man done put her through it. So every attitude that she have, I mean, child, the decisions in life and whatever the case may be, child, has definitely warranted such. But the men, yeah, I'm like, there's definitely a shift in the men, and because we don't even have ladies no more. Well, they go straight from girls to women. Like, there is no young lady. Like I said, again, I understand. Like I said, I was, the type of person that was wearing heels in high school. But again, I'm looking at a teenager in thigh-high boots. When I was wearing I wasn't even wearing thigh-high boots at that age. At the most, I was wearing up to the knee boots, and they were pilgrim steppers. They were flat. The fact that hers even had a heel, and there was a thigh-high boot, and then the comments were asking, like, oh my God, where did you get this from? And she's tagging them. When I was in high school, if I was wearing Steve Madden, because I can't remember, because I honestly, I wore age appropriate stuff. I wore Juicy Couture. I wore Baby Fat. Like, I wore, and then, like, I wore Hot Topic. I wore Spencer's. I was not shopping off Fashion Nova. I was not shopping off the TikTok shop that's inspired by Fashion Nova, because the parents that really don't want y'all shopping off Fashion Nova think it's okay because it's coming from TikTok. It's just, it's alarming. It's very alarming. It's very unnerving. And like I said, I don't care who it is, from Beyonce to the average everyday person. I don't care what mama says is appropriate, because now I'm looking at the mama funny. Okay? Because that's why my daddy is in his 50s plus and think it's okay to date people that are younger than me. And like I said, I've been alive 3 decades. But when certain mamas don't say nothing to their children because they love their sons oh so much, and that's the only son that they have, or it's their first son, or let him be a combination of both, like my daddy. Like, he's the oldest and her first son. Like, I couldn't imagine if he was the baby. Good Lord. And stuff like this, like I said, just thinking about, just what goes on in my everyday life, I'm just like, not that my daddy a predator or anything like that, because like I said, he is 50. It's not like he's like going after 18-year-olds, but I still feel like, why aren't you dating anybody that's 45 plus, knowing that I am, 32, and I'm not even that. I got an older brother. My older brother 35. So it's just like, why are you not dating a woman that's at least 45 plus, established, no young kids, You know, she could be, you know, divorced because my father is divorced because my mama divorced him. So I'm like, she can have a divorce up on her belt. She can have kids because my daddy got kids. Okay, I got an older brother myself and a younger brother. My mama said that's enough for her when she had me. But my daddy got kids, and that's why I'm just like, just looking at the state of what we have going on in the world, I am extremely protective of everyone, of myself, of, like I said, the girls, the guys, everyone, because right now the path of okayness is not okay. Just like the fact that, you know, the herbals are illegal, but the spirits are legal. Why would y'all do that? There are so many, like, reckless endangerments and, you know, DIYs and DWIs and all this other kind of stuff because people are driving under the influence and, you know, just, and then sometimes the liquor does just sneak up on you. Sometimes it does. I get that too, but child, the herbals ain't gonna betray you like the spirits do. I'm like, that's pretty much how I could put it. The herbals don't betray you like the spirits do. Cause them spirits will have you, child, waking up trying to figure out how you in the hospital. Them herbals will just have you hungry. And it will have you spending all your money on food. That'll be about it. And maybe some things that may not get done just because you don't feel like doing them. But you probably wasn't going to do them anyway. So don't even blame that on the herbals. Don't even blame that on the herbals. That's all you. I really love how my parts are actually like my hair is really trying to train itself. I love that. I love that. So I'm like, yes, baby. Yes. Okay. Because I'm thinking, yeah, I'm like, I'm going to take this piece first. Because, yeah, I want to hit the back. I feel like my roots right here are extra curly. And I was trying to figure out a way to flatten them. Because in the back, they're pretty flat. But right here where my hair is the thickest, oh my God. Yep, it did cut off. And press that power button right back on. And the heat's still there. And go right back through it. Yes, now it's flat. Okay, because like I said, I was definitely trying to figure out how to flatten the top. Much better. Yeah, because definitely all back here is flat. But right here, it was puffy. And then there's a piece right here that's pretty puffy. I'm going to go ahead and get that. Because like I said, just in the middle of my hair, where it's the thickest, my roots need some extra attention. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Because I thought about just leaving them puffy, but I was like, no, because if it rains, I don't want my hair to have, you know, a clue and a cue to revert. I'm like, okay. Okay.